Hello, dear students. Welcome to my channel. Today we discuss about story অর্থাৎ আজকে আলোচনা করব একাদশ শ্রেণীর রাইটিং স্কিল মানে গল্পগুলো যে গল্পগুলো তোমাদের ইম্পর্ট্যান্ট আছে সেগুলো আজকে আমি আলোচনা করব। তো দেখো, প্রথম গল্পের নাম হচ্ছে অ্যাজ ইউ সো ইউ রিপ। ঠিক আছে, এটা হচ্ছে গল্পের নাম। গল্পের পয়েন্টস দেখো, পয়েন্টসগুলো ঠিকঠাক মিলিয়ে নেবে। পয়েন্টসগুলো মিললে পরে তারপরে আমরা ডিসকাসটা দেখব। তোমরা পয়েন্টসগুলো দেখে নেবে ঠিকঠাক। আমি পয়েন্টসগুলো পড়ছি না, আমি একেবারে আসি ডিসকাসে। দেখো, রতন অ্যান্ড হিজ ওয়াইফ লিভড ইন এ ভিলেজ। রতন ওয়াজ এ সিম্পল হার্টেড পার্সন। হিজ ওয়াইফ সবিতা was greedy. They worked hard and earned little money. Ratan was happy with what he earned, but his wife Sabita was not happy and always wanted more money. So she was in the habit of buying lottery tickets. তারপরে প্যারা চেঞ্জ করে লিখব, এ ফিউ মান্থস পাস্ট বাই ফরচুন ফেভার্ড সবিতা. Savita's tickets won her the first prize of rupees 10 lakh. Now she wanted the best of everything in life, but Ratan liked easy and simple life. He cautioned Savita, Savita, too much money is bad. Let us keep the money to run the family smoothly and donate the rest of to public charitable health center and thus live happily. Savita flew up in rage. One day, she deserted Ratan once for all. She left for another town with her only grown-up son Vikas. Encouraged by Savita, Vikas became lazy and lavish. He began spending money on drinks, cards, and on other growing bad habits. After a couple of years, Vikas was short of money. He mortgaged the house and his mother's jewels to raise money. Thus, he lost everything. Sabita repented. Sabita repented for her senseless actions. At last, along with Vikas, she went to Ratan and said to him with tears, "Please pardon me. I have troubled you in all ways. Now I have realized my mistakes." Ratan was delighted to see his wife and son totally changed. He embraced them and with the tears in eyes, he said softly, "Now I, but God has forgiven you both." এটা মনে হচ্ছে গ্রিড ইজ দ্য কজ অফ মিসারি। গ্রিড ইজ দ্য কজ অফ মিসারি। তোমরা একটি গল্পের মোরাল এবং টাইটেল অবশ্যই ঠিকঠাকভাবে দিবে। মানে টাইটেলটা হচ্ছে অ্যাজ ইউ সো ইউ রিপ, যেমন কর্ম তেমনি ফল। এই হচ্ছে এর বাংলা মানেটা। এখান থেকে তোমরা ঠিকঠাক দেখে নেবে ভিডিওটাকে থামিয়ে বা পজ করে। ওকে, তারপরে আমি আসি পরের গল্প, ম্যান প্রপোজ গড ডিসপোজেস। গল্পটার অর্থ হচ্ছে, গল্পটার দেখো, তোমরা পয়েন্টসগুলো দেখে নাও। পয়েন্টসগুলো দেখা হয়ে গেলে তারপর আমরা গল্পটা আলোচনা করব। ম্যান প্রপোজেস গড ডিসপোজেস। দেখো, অমিতাভ অ্যান্ড Abhirup were two close friends. Amitabh worked as a priest in a temple. Abhirup worked in a local health center. Amitabh strongly believed in God's race, but Abhirup never believed in God. One day, Abhirup went to the temple to meet his friend Amitabh. Amitabh gave Abhirup food offered to God, but Abhirup refused. He said, "I will not partake it." Amitabh, you always say that God feed us. Today I will not eat this food unless God feed us. Amitabh, with great faith in God, smiled and said, "If you are destined to eat food today, you cannot escape it. Why don't see?" So saying, Amitabh left the temple. Abhirup remained in the temple with a plate full of food. He felt appetite for them. He was eager to see what was going to happen. It was midnight. Two thieves entered the temple. They could not understand why a man was sitting and idling with that plate before him. One thief came forward to take away the food to share with his companion. The other thief was very alert. Both the thieves made out a plan to see whether the food is safe to eat. One thief held the hands of Abhirup tightly, and the other thrusted food into the mouth by force. Abhirup was compelled to eat food. While eating, Abhirup thought, "Yes, there is God. God has come to me in the form of the thief, forcing from into my mouth." Amitabh was happy to see his friend totally changed. এটার মোয়াল হচ্ছে হোয়াট ইজ predestined cannot be escaped. পরের গল্প ট্রু ডিভোটি অফ গড। তোমরা পয়েন্টসগুলো ঠিকঠাক পড়ে নেবে, আমি একবারে গল্পে আলোচনায় যাচ্ছি, ঠিক আছে? দেখো, গল্পের নাম হচ্ছে এ ট্রু ডিভোটি অফ গড। তোমরা ঠিকঠাকভাবে পয়েন্টসগুলো বা আউটলাইন্সগুলো দেখে নেবে। A sage was plunged in deep meditation in a forest near a river. A simple old lady lived in a village on the other side of the river. She revived him. She began giving him a pot of milk every day. She had to cross the river by boat to reach the sage. The boat was not always available. As a result, sometimes she had to wait for hours. As per the advice of the sage, one day she chanted Ram Nam while walking over the water of the river. Thus she crossed the river without any problem. The sage saw the lady very punctual. Several days after, he asked, "Dear old lady, how are you able to bring the milk at the same time every day?" The old lady innocently laughed and said, "Respected sage, I began chanting Ramanam and walked over the water effortlessly." The sage was greatly surprised. The sage wanted to verify what she had told. One day, he followed the old lady. The old lady began talking Ramanam. She walked over the water of the rivers as if it was solid earth. Seeing this, the sage was stunned. He thought, if the old lady can walk over the river, I also can do it. Thinking so, the sage also began chanting the Ram and tried to walk over the water. As he stepped on the water, he stumbled and fell into the river and lost his life. The old lady had unflinching faith in the god, but the sage had not. মোরালটা কি? কমপ্লিট ফেথ অ্যান্ড সারেন্ডার টু গড ডাজ মিরাকল। এটা অর্থাৎ ভগবানের পূর্ণ বিশ্বাস ও আত্মনিবেদন অলৌকিক ঘটনা ঘটায়। এটা হচ্ছে ভগবানের প্রতি ভক্ত গল্পের নাম, ঠিক আছে? তোমরা ঠিকঠাকভাবে গল্পটা লিখে নেবে। থ্যাংক ইউ।